English idioms. Native English speakers love using idioms in their conversation, and you'll often find them popping up in books, TV shows, and movies too. To perfect your English, you really need to become confident in using idioms. Write them down so you will never forget them. Let's get started. Kill two birds with one stone. Definition: achieve two results by doing one thing. For example, by attending the conference, I can network with industry leaders and learn new skills, effectively killing two birds with one stone.
Peter, I thought you said you were going to ask Billy to leave. He's still sleeping on the couch out there.
I know, Lois, but I found out he's only here because his wife kicked him out. So I figured out a way to kill two birds with one stone. Like this. The key to that, Lois, is big rock, small birds.
Perhaps we can help the Pharaoh solve the problem of Solomon and kill two birds with one stone.
Kill two birds with one stone. I gotta overhaul this jalopy.
I'm also on my way to a funeral. Killing two birds with one stone.
So, kill two birds with one stone.
Let's go kill two birds with one stone.
Clever Perry. Kill two birds with one stone. Three, if you count the chicken.
Oh, well, we're really killing two birds with one stone.
You see? We're killing two birds with one stone.
Throw in the towel. Definition: to give up or admit defeat. For example, after several failed attempts to fix the car, he finally threw in the towel.
We can all go back earlier if you just decide to give it up. Throw in the towel. You know,
John P. Whitcomb will end his political career by throwing in the towel, according to a source aboard the Pacific Princess.
PB's not into you?
Yeah, man, I'm throwing in the towel.
Whoa, come on!
That's what she's doing. She's throwing in the towel.
That she didn't throw in the towel.
Oh, I didn't notice that one. Mom, let's throw in the towel. We didn't have any luck at all.
Yeah.
Call it a day. Definition: to stop doing something. For example, after the movie, we had planned to go to the beach, but we decided to call it a day as everyone was tired.
I'm gonna let you all down.
How do you let her perfect? Don't worry about it. Let's call it a day.
You gotta admit this has been a real hassle. I mean, it was fun and you're a great girl. But let's just call it a day.
Wait, let's call it a day. I am tired.
Let's just agree that it's sampling and call it a day.
Let's call it a day and go home.
Secret observation no longer required, so let's go ahead and call it a day, okay? Thanks a lot.
Let's call it a day, guys.
Bye, Susie. See you, Irene.
Well, let's call it a day.
All right, boys, let's call it a day.
Let's not. Let's call it a day.
Oh, come on.
Better late than never. Definition: to do something rather than not doing. For example, even though she arrived an hour late to the meeting, her insightful contributions were better late than never.
Sorry to be so long, cuz. But better late than never.
And true, we never saw each other nude back then, unfortunately. But better late than never.
I know it's been a few months, but better late than never, right? I've been thinking about you a lot lately.
Because you don't pull this shit on someone who's about to get married.
Better late than never. Right?
Wrong.
I got this.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
Stick to your guns. Definition: stay morally strong or be firm in decisions, especially when being opposed. For example, the lawyer asked Alex to stick to his guns if he wanted to win the case.
But you are belligerently sticking to your guns and insulting me in the process.
Have you had intercourse?
No.
Well, stick to your guns. There'll be a lot of pressure.
Stick to your guns. Compromise has no place in a marriage.
To your guns and give them some time.
Well, that's nice. Well, let's see how you stick to your guns once you've paid a visit.
Okay, now stay strong and stick to your guns.
Blue in the face. Definition: To be exhausted due to strain or anger. For example, Sarah looked blue in the face after the marathon.
You must do everything and anything in your power to... Believe me, I have talked until I'm blue in the face. I've cleaned out the entire...
You can deny it till you're blue in the face. But today you are a nanny.
Listen until we're blue in the face about cars, sports, money, their precious careers. And then, if we want to talk about...
Have you talked to him?
Till I'm blue in the face.
Only I've talked of clothes and flowers and food and guests until I'm blue in the face.
Just tell me what I did wrong.
Listen, we talked about this last night. Till I was blue in the face. We're just growing in different directions.
Spurting enthusiastically to friends till he was blue in the face.
You can ask me questions till you're blue in the face. Without fiber in your diet, you can try till you're blue in the face.
Ring a bell. Definition. To sound familiar or to evoke a memory even if the details are not clear. For example, I heard the name John Smith mentioned in the meeting, and it rings a bell. I think I met him at a conference last year, but I can't remember much about him.
Have we met?
No?
My memory's a little fuzzy, but your face rings a bell.
Fiore, 16.
Does that ring a bell?
Hello? Does poop ring a bell?
Were you also in Soul Plane 3, This Is How We Flew It?
Maybe. Does this ring a bell? Does this ring a bell?
Does that name ring a bell?
Cleveland. Why does that name ring a bell?
Stone. Does that name ring a bell with you?
Hercules.
Why does that name ring a bell?
DNA says that it belonged to someone named Richie Kirsch. Does that ring a bell?
We're familiar with him.
Cat got your tongue? Definition. Can't you speak? Usually said to embarrass the other person. For example, I just saw you with my boyfriend. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
I'll throw you in the slammer for contempt.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Good morning. We meet at last, as they say. Cat got your tongue?
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Cat got your tongue?
What was that? Speak up. Cat got your tongue.
Draw the line. Definition. To stop, to know the point where something goes from okay to not okay. For example, now I draw the line at speaking in front of a large number of people.
So as far as Peter knows, he's about to cheat on you? Lois, you got to draw the line here. I know. There's a lot.
Just said yourself it's sad.
Yeah, but it's not pathetic. That's where I draw the line.
If you don't draw the line somewhere, how the hell are you gonna know where you stand?
Boss, keep it to your time.
Time to draw the line.
Global warming is a terrible thing.
We've got to draw the line. There's no way that we can spend the evening with Coach tonight. You have to draw the line somewhere.
I have to draw the line somewhere, and telling my mom the ins and outs of my sex fantasy is definitely crossing it.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty.
You can excuse racism.
So, where do you draw the line?
I must draw the line somewhere.
I'm sorry, Janet, but if I see your friend Benson, I have to see everyone. I must draw the line somewhere.
So today I draw the line.
Lose your marbles. Definition. To go crazy or insane. For example, Mom has really lost her marbles. She's making me practice writing the essay 7 times this week.
It's happening just as I told you it would. He's losing his marbles.
He really did lose his marbles, didn't he?
Yeah, he lost them good.
What the? Am I losing my marbles?
No. Dear Lord, he has lost his marbles.
Has he?
Script. Yeah, Taylor, this isn't Charlie Rose.
He's losing his marbles.
It's
losing your marbles, huh, kid?
See, look! I didn't lose my marbles after all!